A New York woman says she found a dead rodent sewn into a dress. She says this is from the popular clothing store Zara. According to the document, she bought 2 dresses from the store, hung them up, left them in her closet for a few weeks, ended up taking out one of the dresses, wore it to work. While she's at work, she became aware of a pungent odor, but wasn't really able to figure out where it's coming from. Well, she then noticed something like, I guess it felt like a string brushing against her leg, reached down and found the rodent. She's now accusing the company of negligence and seeking money for damages. Arriva.
Okay.
Arriva.
I mean, nobody likes.
First of all, everyone check your hemlines. Check your hemlines. Make sure.
Oh, that's so gross.
This is a real story. It's so. This woman obviously has a lawyer, filed a lawsuit, and is seeking emotional damages. And I think we could all agree that if that happened to one of us, it would just be really difficult probably to ever, 1, walk into a department store again, and 2, to put on a piece of clothing without having some, memory of that experience. So very
better than finding it in your food, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, I would say so.
But it's next to your body still.
But here's my one thing that I would say is, luckily in this scenario, the true medical risk is quite low.
Yes, absolutely.
And so
physical, not necessarily her emotional damage.
The animal's dead. Yes, it smells.
But can I just play devil's advocate here a little bit?
You can.
And why did it happen in the first place?
Negligence.
But it's getting cold outside. We know that the rodents want to come inside. They want to find a warm place. I mean, I've found.
They shouldn't be inside your dress.
Well, I've found this on the east. The
factory has rodents is a problem to begin with.
Obviously, these things can happen, but I want to challenge one thing.
Okay.
Yes, this shouldn't have happened. Probably negligent. Don't disagree. But to act like this causes some massive emotional, I just don't see that. Like, oh my God, I can't sleep now. I can't. Like, there are so many things that happen tragic in the world. Finding a rat in your dress sucks.
Let me give you a little.
I don't know that it's tragic.
Wait a minute, guys. Have you heard of the eggshell plaintiff?
No.
Okay. So sometimes things happen to people and the person's already fragile. So we don't know what this woman's emotional state was, what her condition was prior to this incident. And she could have already been dealing with something very emotional, could have some mental health challenges, a range of things. And now this rat situation has, exacerbated her already pre-existing condition. I rest my case.
If we were on, and if we were all on the same jury panel, I think I'm getting a feeling of where Travis and
I'm just curious how much money she's seeking. Because look, if it's to cover the cost of the dress, to cover the cost of, clearly she had to leave work, and there's probably a scenario there where she had to borrow someone else's clothes. I get all that.
Can you give her some therapy sessions?
Come on.
Can you give her some talk therapy with one of your colleagues?
Yes, if she needs it.
All right,
so,
rest my case again. So give her some therapy.
Right, but if this is a lawsuit ends up being for $1 million, I'm gonna cry foul.
Zara can send her to Hawaii for a week. She'll be just fine.
You guys know the old group.
More important than the money to her is I want Zara to start inspecting its warehouses and its manufacturing plants better so this doesn't happen to another person.
We did reach out to Zara for a statement regarding the incident. They responded by saying Zara USA is aware of the allegation and we are investigating the matter further. The brand has stringent quality controls and health and safety standards worldwide that are followed and met in manufacturing, including stitching and pressing. We are committed to ensuring that all of our products meet these rigorous requirements. This is wait.
That's a few
speaking of
back.
Emotional turmoil, whether it's this or snakes, why is everyone always putting things on me on this show? I'm the one.
I'll represent you.
Thank you.
We'll take care of this. Never again.
I'm the one who should be.
Never again.
You were traumatized. God, you were young looking there. Woo. That must have been season.
I used to be young before I had all this stress, constantly worried about a rat's going to be in my face, snakes around my neck.
Eating insects. We've done it all.